What's up, you guys? UFO proof here. Um, I know I haven't been on here in a little while, going live. Um, Super busy, but there's some great shit to talk about that I had to say fuck it and just go live just so I can discuss it. So, because as if you see the title of this video, it is Bernie Sanders will tell the truth about UFOs, which is fucking awesome. All right. What up, Mark? How you doing, buddy? Um, so if you guys don't know, Bernie Sanders was on Joe Rogan, which is fucking awesome. He was on Joe Rogan yesterday, and at the very end of the show, he asks, "What up, Ryan Q?" Joe Rogan asked Bernie, um, "So if you become president, are you going to tell us about UFOs?" I don't think anyone's ever asked Bernie Sanders that, and he was like, "Yes, I will." He's like, "I'll even come do it on your show." This is what's interesting, or this is what makes that cool. All right, is that um, I know a lot of people might not be into politics. I'm very political, as a lot of my subscribers will know. I'm a huge supporter of Bernie Sanders, and in 2016, what up, Renee? Bernie was like, his whole campaign was, he's like, we're going to do something different than everybody else. We're going to tell the truth. And that's what Bernie does. Okay, like he won't take any money from anybody, man. He's got more honor and integrity than anybody else in politics. Okay, hands down. He will tell the truth. He will absolutely come out and tell the truth. Unfortunately, he's not going to come out and be like, "Oh yeah, aliens exist." You know why? Because he won't fucking know. They don't know. The government doesn't know. All right, they don't have the answer. They know UFOs exist, but they don't know what they are or where they're from. They've already admitted this. They already came out in 2017 and were like, "Yeah, UFOs exist. Here's some video of them. We don't know what they are." Um, Jeremy Hawkins, he will not tell the truth about UFOs. Politics lies all the time. He say anything to get elected, but government's not in power. It's Illuminati that run the show. Wrong, Jeremy. Okay, let me tell you. Let me explain something to you, Jeremy. All right, Bernie is not like other politicians. All right, he won't lie to get himself elected. He's never taken a dime from any corporation, any lobbyist, nothing. The only way money he's ever got is from people like me, just individuals, who will donate to his campaign. Like, he sends out emails like, "Will you donate $2.50 to my campaign?" Which I always do. I'm like, yes. Like, you got to understand, I've done my research on Bernie Sanders all the way back to the beginning, dude. He's got more honor and integrity than you could possibly imagine. He will absolutely tell the truth, all right? And like I've said before, the Illuminati doesn't know they're the Illuminati, okay? The people that would technically make up the Illuminati, they don't know they're in the Illuminati, all right? And you got to understand another thing. Rich people think they're better than every other rich person, all right? And they're always just they'll do anything to get more than the other person. I mean, it's rare to have someone who wants to use their money and power to fucking do good, like Elon Musk or Henry Ford or something. I saw and interacted with two red spheres this month. I literally spoke the words UFO to someone, and about 2,000 feet away, airborne, a classic red sphere materialized. No shit, Ryan. That's awesome. I tried to get first, but my cell phone was tied up. Wanted to give a sticker super chats. Hell yeah. So I flashed at it with a green laser, and it would appear and disappear. Now, Ryan, that's interesting. I've actually had the same thing. Well, not really a red sphere, but I had the same thing happen. It was like a red disc, and actually had like a cloud of like burning like ozone around it. It looked weird, dude. It looked like a little fucking cloud was like around this disc, which actually a bunch of them. But yeah. So that's I absolutely could see a red sphere fucking materializing and disappearing and appearing when hitting it with the green laser. Makes sense. Um, you might not want to hit it with a purple laser, like one of them fucking powerful ones. because I did, and they seem to get pissed. If you've ever heard of it, what's your opinion on the Carrot Project? The Carrot Project is totally made up. It's a total hoax. Um, where is that alien which is in poster? Visual Shanker, what are you talking about? Alien in what poster? I have no idea. um, yeah, the Carrot Project was very interesting. Completely fake, totally made up. It's fascinating read, but for anyone to think that that project is legitimate, it is not. Some fucking dude on the internet made it up, man. It happens all the time though. So like, you gotta weed through that bullshit. That's what's important. And I can't stress this enough, and I say it all the time on this channel that if you're not looking for the truth, you're wasting your time. And if you're willing to believe anything that you find cool, then you're wasting your time as well. Because it's not about that. It's not about your truth. It's about the truth. It's about objective reality and what we know about it. So the Nimitz UFO encounter, okay, happens. They don't come out and say it's an alien. They don't know it's an alien. All they know is what they see on their videotape. They can't judge. Just because you film somebody's car driving by at far away, you don't know who's in the car, if anyone's even driving the car, like where they're from, or you don't know anything. All you know is you see a car. That's it. So that's what you have to go off of. And I mean, you could have an intuition that it's, like my experience, I believe that the UFOs are in fact extraterrestrial, but I've never seen an alien. I don't know what's inside a UFO, but I've seen a UFO. I've seen several UFOs, but I don't know what's in them or where they come from. I just observed them, and that's it. I never talked to an alien or anything, You must be familiar with the Zimbabwe school encounter. Of course, absolutely. Howdy, thought I was tripping. What up, Shroom? Where is it? What up, UFO man? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I love the Zimbabwe school UFO encounter. And so like that, okay? That's a perfectly good case to say, oh, well, it seems like they're probably extraterrestrial, well, the UFOs themselves. Even then, you couldn't really say for all you know, the UFO is from Earth. You don't know. We don't, even if they see an alien, this little green gray creature floating around with big black eyes, it could come from the center of the earth for all we know. So you can't really say what where it's from. What up, Stargate? Where you been at? I've been fucking working my ass off. Yeah, that's right. UFO doesn't mean aliens. Yeah, correct. And that's what's important. That's where we have to make that distinction. And if we don't stand up, if you don't stand for the truth, you'll fall for anything. Crypto terrestrial, ultra terrestrial. James is right. Now it could easily be that. So we don't know. All we know is what we observe. And until we have, direct confirmation, we're not going to be able to, really say anything. Well, have you tried tryptamines? All sorts of entities are encountered within and without. Tryptamines. Oh, so what kind of what is that drug? What kind of drug is that? I know I've heard tryptamines. No, I know I've heard of it. I'm trying to remember what it's in, what it's from. I'm gonna bring this camera down. So. Or maybe not. There we go. It's a neurotransmitter. Correct. There we go. Yeah, that makes sense. Now I remember. Dopamine and fucking other neurotransmitters are, DMT and, shit that affects your, locks into your neurotransmitters. You storming Area 51. Did you see my last video? Go watch my last video and then tell me if you think I'm storming Area 51. A lot of people think when they hear the term UFO that it means aliens. When it doesn't, they are willing to make that jump based on no supporting evidence for the most part. Absolutely correct, UFO man. Yeah, he's got that. That's 100% it. And the thing is, when you have all these skeptics who say stuff like UFO man just said, uh, people are like, oh, so oh, you're just a skeptic, you're just a denier, blah 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 blah. No, what they're saying is actual, has a scientific basis to it. Like I've said, you have to be an open-minded skeptic. All right, you have to, the hardcore skeptic and the fucking hardcore believer are both blind in one eye. All right, but together they see everything. That's what's important. That you have to bring it together. Because if you believe anything, if you're sitting there thinking that fucking Nibiru is going to crash into us and shit, like that fucking Anunnaki lizards are coming from Nibiru, you're out of your fucking mind. All right. Even that, it's like, even then, well, because you heard it on the internet, you didn't read it from the Sumerian tablets, because it doesn't say that. They simply don't say that, um Arby's beef, roast beef sandwiches, and Budweiser beers, food truck and beer truck, they're all sponsoring it. Sponsoring what? Oh, the storming Area 51. That's just publicity, The one of the few UFO sightings I had, there was nothing in it but some blinking lights in a football-shaped transparent orb. Interesting. Now, they do have, I gotta point this out. They do have transparent remote control blimps. All right. And they're completely transparent. And they will put lights in them sometimes and stuff. And there's a lot of pilots who are actually really into the whole blimp fucking thing. Now that's a possible explanation for it. I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just saying that I know that they exist. I know because I am a fucking, I'm a flight hobbyist. I fly model airplanes and drones. In fact, I just got my fucking new Parrot Bebop 2 with the fucking Sky controller and the VR headset. It's pretty cool, dude. Just got that. It's awesome. But yeah, I'm not saying that's what it is though. In fact, I've actually seen a video of a football-shaped UFO that had some red and blue blinking lights on it. It's really good. It's only like 20 seconds long, but that's a cool fucking video. I am by the Grand Canyon mark. Fourth Dems. Yeah, Fourth Dems. You like that? Check that shit out, dude. And it's funny because this one, not like my DJI, my Phantom, which has a gimbal on it. You would think, oh, like this, the camera that's attached to it, like you can't pan it down. And yeah, you actually can. It's fucking weird. Apparently, the angle on it has such a fisheye lens that when I pan it, it pans like it will look straight down, just like the gimbal on my DJI, which is pretty cool. But it's cool. It got the headset and shit, and fly that motherfucker around, and I wanna get one of them new. I live in Northwest Phoenix. Hell yeah, Mark. I want to bring the wife there for the 10th anniversary. Bring her where? Oh, to Area 51 to storm it? Is Tyler going there? I hope not, dude. Because that's fucking, I mean, and I already stated that shit to oh, you're going to the Grand Canyon. Oh, fuck. Okay. All right. Hell yeah, Shroom. That's awesome. Bring her on up here, dude. Come to the fucking, what is it, South Rim or North Rim? I don't fucking know. I don't actually go to the Grand Canyon, but don't get me wrong, it's beautiful. It doesn't look real. It looks like a painting. It's fucking weird. You look at it, you're like, I've seen this before. Like it looks like every picture you've ever seen. That's what it is. Like it just looks like a picture. Yeah, fourth Dems is saying 6,000 rounds per minute will storm back at us. Geez, eggs, fucking exactly, dude. Anyone who's serious about UFOs should not be going to trying to storm Area 51. First of all, there's no alien UFO material at Area 51. All right. In fact, we only know about Area 51 because of Bob Lazar. And Bob Lazar, even though he exposed Area 51 to actually exist, he clearly states that, well, there is no UFO material at Area 51. That's why S4 was created 20 miles away, by the way. So you're like 20 miles. That's a huge fucking difference, dude. It's not like, oh, like you're going to fucking run into it when you're storming Area 51. You got to go 20 miles away to run into S4, so I don't understand this whole, there's never been any UFO. Those people don't even have the fucking clearance to fucking discuss UFOs, man. And what are they going to do? Are they going to break in there like, oh, cool, look, there's a new fucking, and what are you going to do? Like fucking, you're going to see a new plane in development. Awesome. Not even that, not even then, because I'm like, you're going to get shot straight the fuck up, dude. They're going to be like, yeah, you can't trespass here, it's like, do you think you could just storm the White House? Or do you think you'd get shot? You get shot. Now, sure, if you had enough people, eventually they would run out of bullets. But those first people, they're getting shot, And you don't know how many bullets they have. You don't know how many bullets Area 51 has. Dude, I bet they mow your ass down with a fucking laser beam, dude. Like, oh, here they come. Get the laser. Get the big one. Fucking mow you guys all down, dude. And plus, you can't fucking raid anywhere if you tell the people you plan on raiding them, okay? Now, if I'm a drug dealer, okay, now I got 6 kilos of cocaine. And the cops go on the internet and say, hey, guess what? Kyle, we're going to raid you and find your 6 kilos of cocaine 2 months from now. In fact, we're going to do it on September 20th. So the exact date. Okay? So be ready. Do you think I'm going to be here with the cocaine on September 20th? I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, no, I would not. So it's like everything about it proves that the people who are going there are idiots. Okay, that's all they are. If you're going to storm Area 51, I would go there to laugh at you and fucking hope to God you get shot because we don't need you to breed anymore, all right? In fact, you know what? I think people should storm Area 51. That way we can thin the herd. You get what I'm saying? I'm just, that way, it's getting a little fluffy here. Let's thin the herd out, get rid of the fucking retards. Exactly, Courtney. Cleanse the population, right? Fucking, I'm just saying, you gotta get rid of some of these fucks, dude. It's just like, dude, for real, man, all they do is make us look bad, okay? All they do is make the people who are in it for the real deal, they make us look stupid. And, that's why it's so important that we fucking stand our ground and stand for the truth always, Z-Rex, what up, buddy? Yeah, thin the herd. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta, we might have to take some of these people out and let them go and get fucking blown away, dude. And then we can get down to fucking business, Because it's like if we sit there and allow ourselves to fall for bullshit like, oh, we're being gang stalked, okay? You're schizophrenic, all right? If you're, motherfuckers are sitting there like, Billy Meyer, with fucking making UFOs out of trash can lids. We can't be a part of that. That is fucking beneath us. That is, I understand, like, these people are, there's a mix of crazies, all right? I understand this. And I also understand that having a UFO experience can make you crazy, all right? It will throw you over the deep end. And if you don't hold yourself back, you know, next thing you know, you'll start thinking balloons are living creatures. Okay? I'm just saying. It happens. Trust me. Okay? People go fucking stupid over this shit, dude. You know, you can't. The thing is that in ufology, the fact that so many of us jump to conclusions and make crazy assumptions based on no evidence, you know, or based on evidence that comes from some dude telling a story, which is not evidence. uh, that's one of our problems. You know, we have to take what we have and what we know and go from there and keep it at that and say, you know, so it's like we can't ever sit there and say UFOs are aliens. I believe they're alien, okay? Personally, I do. I mean, you know, having a close encounter like I had, there's, you know, no doubt in my mind that it's not from Earth. It didn't belong here. However, I didn't see what's inside of it. I didn't talk to it. I don't know anything about it. I didn't see a fucking alien. I just saw the UFO. You know? People acting like Jaime Musan, right? What up, Backbone? I'm doing good, brother. UFO sightings can warp your worldview, but you need to remain grounded. Absolutely. It happened. It happened to me, you guys. All right. As fucking as you know how I am now, it seems like it's impossible. It's not. But when it first happened to me, you gotta understand, when you first see a fucking UFO, and I mean a real one, not just a light in the sky, but you have a fucking encounter, it changes you. It affects you fundamentally, you know, on a deep fucking level. Because all of a sudden you start questioning everything. You're like, well, if UFOs are real, then are ghosts real? Is Bigfoot real? Is fucking, you're like, oh my God, is Santa Claus real? All of a sudden anything can be real now, you know? What up, Harry Toe? Yeah, I mean, anything can be real. And then you start saying, oh man, fucking, you know, man, that fucking, not that airplane, that's a fake airplane. It's a UFO pretending to be an airplane. You see how fucking psychotic that is? No, it's just an airplane. Okay. But because, you know, of your experience, and I'm sure this has happened to quite a few people in the UFO world. It happened to me. And I knew that that it was getting fucked up and it was going too far. And I'm like, Kyle, you listen, if you want the truth, this is not how you're going to get it. You know? You can't start believing in everything, you know. Everything's a fucking UFO. Everything. You're sitting there staring at stars. Look at that blinking. That star's blinking crazy colors. That's a UFO. No, it's a star. Okay, it's has to do with the atmosphere and the fucking distance of light and stuff. That's all it is, man. You know, you have to hold yourself back. You know, and I know and it might suck. You know, and it seems like you're fucking denying yourself. You know. The truth is that if you don't hold yourself back, then you really are denying yourself. You are denying yourself from the truth. You will bypass the truth right up. Because, you know, you'll be missing the UFO because you're too busy staring at Jupiter, thinking it's a UFO. You're like, oh, man, look at this. You know, you're too busy looking at fucking, trying to film a lunar wave. Okay? And you're missing a fucking UFO. You gotta, you know, you gotta bring yourself grounded. You gotta bring yourself down to the ground and fucking hold on, and say, you know, what's the truth? What's actually happening here? Do I want the truth, or do I just want to, you know, do I want the real answer, or do I want to make myself happy or feel better? You know, that's the difference. If people aren't willing to say that they're wrong, that's where it comes down to. People do not want to admit that they're wrong, especially if they've seen a UFO. Then they're like, no, I'm definitely right. I've seen one. Yeah, you know, I've seen one too, but you can still be wrong about stuff, you know, and that's the problem. It's like people have to hold themselves back, and it's really difficult for people. So that's why it's important that we do that, and that, you know, we let, you know, scientists and let our scientific minds try to deduce what's going on. It's okay to make some assumptions. We do it all the time in, you know, theoretical physics. So it's okay. But when you are jumping to a theory that has no basis in reality because there's no evidence linking it to there, then you're fucking yourself over, man. So you can make small assumptions, but until you have evidence that leads you there, you don't want to go too far with it. Like I've been saying, like I believe that we could use AI to prove UFOs exist. In fact, we already know they exist. We already know that. But I believe we could use AI to make a predictive model on where one would appear. And if we use a scientific method, and we predict where one's going to be. And we are there at the spot where it's going to be, ready to film. And it shows up. Okay? And we repeat it. Boom. Okay? Problem solved. Shit like that. Okay? But just sitting there telling stories, about fucking, like traveling to fucking the moons of Vega, and being told that the world's going to end and that you're the savior of humanity and shit. I'm sorry, no one's going to take that shit seriously. Even if it really happened, no one's going to take it fucking seriously. So you can't go around saying that shit. And if you believe in it, fucking idiot. Oh, God, it's fucking Stephen Greer. Don't get me started on it. Well, the government offered me $2 billion to shut up. I said no. I'm better than that. Shut the fuck up. There is no fucking way. Who offered him $2 billion? Oh, well, what? One of the Joint Chiefs of Staff has $2 billion to give away? Or were they just going to take it from where? Oh, Congress. That's right. Because it's not like Pentagon actually has the money. They have to go through who has the purse. Who has the purse? Congress. Not the Pentagon. You know what? Greer didn't even fucking think of what he was saying when he said it. All right. He didn't make them fucking considerations. He's like, oh yeah, they offered me $2 billion. Yeah, billion dollars. No, they fucking did not. You're a fucking liar, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Stephen Greer had a UFO sighting, okay? And went off the deep end. That's it. And he cannot pull himself back. He's been off the deep end since like 92. There's no coming back for him. He's done. He's fucking done. Okay? We have to stand for something better. We have to stand for something better. If you're sitting there, if you're supporting people who are sitting there going, oh, well, the Pentagon offered me $2 billion to not expose UFOs, even though I can't expose it anyway. But I said, no, I'm not going to take, shut the fuck up, dude. All right. You're not supporting us. You're not helping us. You're making us look like fucking idiots and assholes. That's it. And so what it does is affect, if people always wonder, Kyle, why UFO proof? Why are you always so fucking angry? That's why I'm always angry. This is why I always fucking yell in my videos. I get so upset because it pisses me off because I've really seen it. It really happened to me. This fucking asshole just go around making up whatever bullshit he wants. I've never added anything to my encounters. I've never taken anything away. I've said it exactly like they've has it happen. That's it. It might not be the coolest fucking UFO story. Okay? Sorry. That's all I can say. This is what happened. I never add anything to it. I never take anything away. Motherfuckers, he's just like, oh yeah, well, I was levitating while I was meditating, which he said. Okay? Motherfucker, no, you were not. You never levitated. Shut the fuck up with all that. Stop pretending like you're helping out the UFO world because you're not. You're making us look like jackasses. It's not right, especially for, people like me who've seen it and then it's not right, Just watch the sky with infrared cameras and there is more. Absolutely, Joe 177. That's absolutely correct. And yes, UFO man, it is a shame. And thank you, Courtney, for agreeing. It's true. And I will tell the kids hello and Savannah, Renee, thank you. If two celebrity ufologists in the house, Tim and Kyle, woohoo, yeah. Yeah, I'm a big celebrity. Yeah, but it's like, man, it can be. You gotta fucking woo woo. You gotta don't get me wrong. Okay, you can. There's a little bit of, you have to have a little bit of entertainment when it comes to UFOs. All right, you have to be, you got to be a little lighthearted. It's the only way, like that you can really take it seriously is if you don't take it too seriously. I don't know, I'm not sure if you guys understand what I'm saying, but if you try to take it too seriously, you'll get it wrong. You know, if you don't have a little lightheartedness with it, you know, if you're not able to laugh at it, you know, then you're not taking it. If you go too fucking serious with it, you'll fall into a rabbit hole that you won't get out of. Which is why, like, when I do UFO proof, I constantly make it a point to do shit that's funny, make people laugh, so they can see the UFOs, see that, and laugh. You know, that way they're taking it seriously, but not too seriously. You know, because if you try to fucking, you know, laser focus, you know, and take it 100% seriously, it just won't work, because the phenomenon is so beyond what, you know, we can that what we know, that when you take it 100% serious like that, you're looking for fucking answers. You're going to find your own answers. You get it? You'll be so zoned in on fucking this, you know, I take it dead fucking seriously, that you'll either find exactly what you're looking for in anything, or you'll never find shit. You know? Comedy relaxes people. Correct. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's just, that's you know, you gotta, if you know, you gotta have some kind of entertainment with it. So it's like, don't get me wrong, you know, but you still have to, we want to take it seriously, but not 100%. You know, you got to be able to fucking hold yourself back. You got to be able to fucking laugh at it, you know, be able to make a joke, you know. And Kyle always hit the thumbs up button before I watch a video. Hell yeah, thank you, Renee. I always notice that as soon as you come on, the thumbs up, or the thumbs up will pop up before you even say what's up. You know, Bert, you know what? Guess what, Blake, Brent? Okay, I will fucking grab both your fucking blonde-headed, fucking tan Hawaiian asses, smack your fucking heads together. All right. Let me tell you something. Barney will tell the truth. Okay. Trump was already told about UFOs. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Thank you, UFO man. I'm sorry, man. Fucking Bernie will absolutely tell you. Don't be talking shit. You can get me fucking heated, motherfuckers. Okay, you can get me fucking mad. All right. Don't be fucking. You know what you're doing. You know. Yeah. Okay. I know you guys know what you're fucking doing. Okay. You're trying to rile me up. Let's not do it. Okay. Not in the fucking mood. Get all fucking heated over Bernie because he's a shit. He'd kick your fucking ass, you little whippersnappers. Okay. You guys don't know shit. What up, Blank? How you been, buddy? Oh, another thing, not in UFO news, but kind of nerd news. So the Big Bang is out. Who knew? I guess I was like, I didn't see that shit coming, but apparently, yeah, Big Bang Theory done. So I just read a report. Is the new disclosure guy. No. See, listen, Bernie, if they tell him anything and a reporter asks him, he's going to tell the truth. That's what I like about it. So he's not going to be able to say, yeah, aliens exist. He's going to be able, he'll come out and say, yeah, UFOs exist. We don't know what they are. The exact same shit the Pentagon already said, he will say. But it'll be coming from a president, so I think it'll make a huge impact. You know? Yeah, they got rid of the Big Bang. They found a star older than the entire universe. So, Big Bang's out. Good. You know why? I didn't like the Big Bang. I didn't like it. You know why? I didn't like how old it was. 14 billion years old? Why not 15 billion? Why not 20 billion? I'm like, I don't, you know what? I don't like a teenage universe. That just doesn't sit well with me. I either want an old man universe. No, I don't even want a young kid universe, okay? I don't even want that. I want strictly old man. I want like a 90 billion year old fucking mad at everyone, kind of universe. That'd make me feel more comfortable. 14, I'm like, you can't even drive yet. What are you talking about, dude? No, shut the fuck up with all that. Oh, man. Big Bang is old news. It's gone, dude. It's done. They got rid of it. I can't fucking believe that. Blake, Brent, motherfuckers. Can you guys believe that shit? Who knew? I'm glad. Like I said, I don't trust a 14 billion year old universe. Okay. It doesn't know what it's doing. It thinks it knows everything, but it don't know shit. All right. It can't even be out past 10 o'clock. It's got curfew. Okay. I don't trust that. Mm-mm. The only thing that a 14 billion year old universe is good for is getting cheap movie tickets. That's it. They get a discount. I can believe it. What's before the Big Bang? Duh. Exactly. And then not only that, there's a lot of issues with it because you have galaxies moving closer to each other, which they should in fact all be moving away. Now, if it all started from a center point, should all be moving away and going further from each other, like an explosion would. But that's not what we're seeing, Now, I like my theory of the Big Boing, where it's a spring. I think that answers a lot of fucking questions. The universe is more like a spring, a spiral, that started from a point and worked its way out. I think it helps explain the curve of quickest descent, why if you're curving space-time, if you're bending it, you're actually able to go faster. Well, if your universe is actually in a big spiral, big spring, all right, when you curve, you're actually following the contour of the spring, which is more of a direct straight line, technically. So that why it makes sense on stuff, why stuff would be faster doing that. And, there's a couple different, it would also make sense on why galaxies are moving closer to each other. And, and then you got to consider that, everything spirals. Galaxies spiral. DNA spirals, when we in the Large Hadron Collider, when we're slamming particles together, when they break apart into the subatomic particles, they shoot out little tiny springs, little pew springs everywhere, So I think the same for the small and the same for the large. So when we find a unified field theory, I think that's that because it's assumed that it does exist. So if that under that assumption, I would like to assume that the universe is in fact a big spring, just like subatomic particles are, just like string theory would be, man. Helix phenomenon, correct, absolutely. Our solar system is spiraling, correct. Our the solar system spirals, fucking, everything seems to have this spiral, this fucking curve. The golden ratio is a fucking spiral. There's just, so it just makes sense that it's a spiral and not a spheroid cloud explosion, But I could be wrong. Pigs have a, Harry Toast says, pigs have a spiral penis and I love bacon. Now, if that doesn't prove my point right there, Nothing else will. Fucking hairy toe nailed that shit, dude. They also have a spiral tail. And I love pork chops as well. I'll fucking eat any part of a pig, dude. I'm gonna fuck up, man. But you know, you guys get what I'm saying though. Yeah, everything seems to spiral. So it seems correct to me. I don't know why. The bacon theory. he said the fucking bacon theory, man. That's right, dude. Theory of bacon. Try not to laugh. Trying to be professional, but sorry. Yeah, I gotta smoke now too. Oh man. We did it. We changed the world, right? Fucking bacon theory, dude. Arby's and Budweiser truck storm Area 51. Blake, Brent, you guys are not going to storm Area 51, right? Please, God. Yeah, actually, you know what? Go ahead, storm Area 51, and then while you're out there, come say what's up, dude. Let's shoot some videos, dude. Let's shoot a movie. Okay. While you're out here. If you're not already dead. You know what? One of you two has to stay behind, okay? The other one, let them go, okay? You guys can flip a coin. Yeah, you guys seriously do not go to Area 51 and storm that fucking place. Don't go there. Don't go there to film the fucking people who are doing it. You gotta be better than that, man. That's fucking retards. What, Area 51 can't talk about it? Yeah, of course you can talk about it. But don't go there. Okay? First of all, I've been to Area 51. Let me tell you how disappointed you will be. Okay? Very. All right? Even if you go to Rachel, go to Little Ilian, which I've been in. Disappointing. Go to Area 51. Ooh, go to the fucking fence. Cool. No, it's not. You know, there's nothing at Area 51. We might as well go to fucking Kirkland, okay? Go to Nellis. My hell yes was to bacon theory. Love not gonna storm. Yeah, that's right, you know? No, for real, you guys. Yeah, I mean, don't fucking storm. Come on out here. But don't storm that fucking place, dude, all right? And if you're going to, send one of you and keep the other one behind. So at least one of you can live on, all right? Who's got the kid? Brent? Keep Brent behind, all right? Blake, if you want to go and be a dumbass, okay, get shot or arrested, go ahead, okay? As long as we have one of the half, if we have half of you, then we're good. Now, if you were to go there and just point and laugh at everybody, that's fine as well. Good night, Mark. Mark said, I've been, nothing there. Thank you, Mark. There is nothing there. There is nothing to see. You don't come anywhere, like you go to the fucking fence, do not cross. You're still fucking 5 miles away from the base. You don't see anything. There is nothing there except desert. That's it. Brent and Blake are the Crimson Twins from G.I. Joe. Yes, one has to stay behind. Correct. You can fucking, Brent can be Ali Viper. I don't know if you guys know that G.I. Joe, but he was fucking awesome. He had the orange camouflage with the blue face mask. Pretty cool. He could lift up his face. It's awesome. Although I'd like the boys to come out here, so we can film some shit. Because I need some people who know what the fuck they're doing. It's awesome. But, what good does it do me if you two fucks go to Area 51 and get arrested or shot? Do you guys realize just going there, anyone who shows up there is going to be out of their fucking mind. All right? You can't interview these people. You can't talk to these dumbasses. All right? They will fucking say whatever fucking batshit crazy fucking nonsense. And then they might try to rape you. You know, that's why you don't want to get fucked at Area 51, all right? Trust me. That's the last thing you want to do is get fucking butt fucked at some secret military base. That's all around scary, dude. Okay? I wouldn't want it. Okay? Let's get butt fucked at Area 51, you guys. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. You can't trust these fucking people. Okay, listen, the people who are dumb enough to think that they're going to go storm that fucking place, dude, stay away from those people. They're scary as fuck. Proof, I do agree that the universe has crazy patterns. Must be something to it. Correct. But it's good reason to get fined, arrested, felony. Correct. Breakfast might have a chance to get in. That's the plan. You're nuts. Don't send your dog into the fucking Area 51. No, that's ridiculous, dude. Just fucking send your dog in there. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, in case so, for anyone who didn't understand the sentence, I just said there, breakfast is the name of their dog. But they're like, what the fuck did he just say? Yeah, that's what I was, never mind. Yeah, stupid. Anyway, have you heard of all the new universe discovered? What do you mean, Jack Rabbit? I have no idea what new universe they discovered, you know. Well, I mean, I hear other stupid fucking theories on shit, you know. I mean, I remember when they were trying to prove is the universe a single universe or a multiverse, and they were using the Large Hadron Collider to run these experiments. It was the Atlas experiment, the Atlas projects, and so they fucking, they're like, okay, so if it's this number, if it's around 115, it's a single universe, a solitary universe. And if it's around like 135, it's a multiverse. And then they ran their experiment and it was like 126. So it's like right in the middle. They're like, well, we don't know what that means. They were just like, nah, I don't know. But I think they were able to prove that there is an antiverse where there is like a mirror image of us, of everything, you know, that exists. So like if you were to go to this universe, it would be this universe, except I'd be right-handed or left-handed. I'd be on the opposite side, you know. You couldn't put on any gloves in that universe. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes, Thanos destroyed half of life in those universes, right? Tell him, Blank. Little Jackrabbit, like there are like 7 or 9 more. Yeah, well, I mean, like, okay, so if you're talking dimensions, all right, there's string theory, which is at like 7 dimensions, and then there's super string theory, which is at like 10 dimensions, and then there's fucking M theory, which is I believe it's 11 dimensions plus 1. Not 12 dimensions, okay? This is 11 dimensions plus 1. And the theory is very fucking, it's a very difficult concept to understand, but there's 11 dimensions plus 1, but not 12. So what's the plus 1? Don't know. Hey, what do you know? Anyone who wants to raid Area 51, go watch my last video, okay? Because that's the truth, man. You're an idiot. Don't be sending breakfast into Area 51. What are you gonna do? Attach a camera to his fucking collar? Go on, boy, go. Find a UFO. Not happening. You know? He's gonna come back shot like, you guys are fucking dicks, man. Fucking go home, I'm gonna piss on the couch. That's what he's gonna fucking say. He's like, I swear to God, as soon as you're fucking sleeping, I'm gonna hump every fucking thing you own, okay? then I'm gonna poop in your shoe. He could sniff out the aliens, not the UFOs. See, exactly, dude. What's your thoughts on Joe Rogan, Bob Lazar? Oh, so speaking of, I watched this video on some fucking idiot I've never seen before. He's kind of okay. I mean, he's a YouTuber. He's got 300,000 subscribers or something like that. He did a fucking video on the body language of Bob Lazar. I guess he does a lot of just body language videos where he's like, "Oh, this person's lying. These people are lying," and the stuff that he uses to describe it. He obviously knows what he's talking about. And then in this video, he was just blown away because he was like, "I've never heard of Bob Lazar. I don't know anything about him. People were asking me to do a video on his body language or whatever, so he did." And then he learned the fucking story because he had no idea who he was. And he learned the story of it, and he was like, he's telling the truth. Like, he was like, like, he's like, fuck, he has nothing to do with UFOs. He's like a fucking vlogger and shit, dude. Like, and he does all these body language stuff. I saw a video, and he did a good job explaining on why he's like, he's like, no, that's definitely a sign he's telling the truth. He's telling the truth. He's like, basically everything he does, he is telling the truth. He pissed on the couch last week when we told him he was going. He was like, "You fucks." Oh, you saw that body language video? Okay, so yeah, no, I didn't. I thought that was really interesting because I was like, that's the read I get on Bob Lazar. I look at him and I'm like, oh, he's telling the truth. He knows what he's talking about. For anyone who says he's not a physicist, it's funny because they're like, well, he's a fraud. Okay, so like he didn't go to MIT. Even if he didn't, he got a degree in physics from Junior Pierce College. So he's definitely a physicist, period. And I mean, there's fucking videos out there of Elon Musk where they're like, is it important for you for when you hire somebody that they have a degree? And he fucking laughs it off. He's like, no. And he gives like this 10-minute answer why he don't give a fuck about degrees, dude. They never do. Fucking, like, you don't have to have a fucking degree. All you have to have is the knowledge. And once they see that you got the fucking knowledge down, they're like, that's what we want. I mean, you don't fucking, a degree don't mean fucking shit, dude. Just because you are able to pass a fucking test, if you're not paying attention, then you're not going to be able to actually use any of the information you gain, So, they don't care about that shit. They don't care about fucking degree. They didn't go fucking, Edward Snowden was a high school dropout. Okay. He had one of the highest security clearance in the nation. Fucking worked for CIA, worked for NSA. How was that? Because he knew what the fuck he was doing. He didn't have to go to fucking school. You learn it. People who teach themselves are far better at shit than the people who are learning it from a teacher. It's the people who fucking learn it themselves and understand it. It's like, like the fucking best musicians are self-taught musicians, okay? Are people who are they teach themselves to play the piano. They teach themselves to play the guitar. They teach themselves to sing. Those are the best fucking musicians. So the best engineers and scientists are the people who will teach themselves shit, not the shit that's just, you're good at remembering what was written in the book. Yay, but if you don't know how to implement it, it don't do them any good. So Bob Lazar, not only being a physicist, a theoretical physicist on shit, he also is a mechanical engineer. So he does both sides of it. So he can, understand the physics of something and actually build it. He built the particle accelerator in his master bedroom. And he only did that because he wanted to make a car run on water. So, so it's really weird. Okay, so you guys know in the Bob Lazar video, there's a part where Jeremy Corbell is talking about he's looking for he found the cloud chamber video. He was looking for a video where they were experimenting with element 115. All right, you guys remember that? And George Knapp was like, well, I seen they had the cloud chamber with a piece of element 115 and it was bending the light around it, which is fascinating. But why were they running that kind of an experiment like that in the cloud chamber? I don't understand it. You know? In fact, I'm actually getting ready to build my own cloud chamber just because, I want to see the fucking subatomic particles flying through it. I don't understand how you could experiment with element 115 in a cloud chamber. I don't know. Now, this is not something Bob said. And, George Knapp just might not know what he was looking at or talking about. He might have heard something goes, oh, I think this was a cloud chamber. I'm not sure how, like, what kind of experiment. Of course, if he's just testing it, he can do whatever he wants, whatever experiment. But it seems like a very odd experiment to put something like that in a cloud chamber. But I'm no Bob Lazar, all right? So, he probably has a better idea than I do. So maybe that's what you do. I don't fucking know. But I bet you I smoke them out, dude. Right? Okay, I might not be able to fucking, produce my own gravitational waves, okay? But I fucking smoke you under the fucking table, dude. Tobacco smoke you under the table. Sorry, I'm trying to look at your faces. Do you think Bob Lazar has element 115? Bob on weed. How he would act, right? Yeah, he fucking. Oh, dude, he'd build his own fucking UFO and fly to the fucking moon. I'll tell you this, okay? I know this for a fact that if I ever had my chance to get a little piece of element 115, no one would ever fucking know. I'd keep that shit to the end of fucking time, running all kinds of experiments on it, dude. Who would want to give it up? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He probably has it, but he probably wants people to think he don't have it. Oh, it's with somebody, bullshit. He's probably been running experiments on it, dude. He's like, oh man, I need some more. Like fucking, dude. I'm just from a scientific standpoint, I could see if he had it, he's keeping it and he's running experiments. I mean, imagine that shit, dude. I mean, like, that element produces its own gravitational wave, and then it gets amplified. Well, he can build particle accelerators, and he said that the engine was like a little cyclotron, like a little particle accelerator. So he's probably attempting to do it, and oh man, I just run all kinds of cool experiments on it. Like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that to it. No, I'd never fucking. Yeah, he's probably got it, dude. I bet you every scientist there has it. They all, even fucking his boss, Dennis Mariani, the dick, he's got a little piece out of him. He's like, yes. Everyone, I know everyone would. They'd be like, oh, give me some of that. How could you not, dude? That'd be the first fucking thing I'd do. As soon as I got in there, I'm like, where's the element? Give it here, motherfucker. It's the first thing I'd steal, dude. Along with like a box of pens and some whiteout, which I never use, but I have to steal it. I don't know why. I didn't say that. Anyway, I don't steal from my jobs, all right? Especially markers. Sharpies. I would never in my life steal any of those. But I'd definitely take some element 115. You better lock that shit the fuck up, dude. They need to treat that shit like fucking OxyContin and have every little fucking accounted for. Because, you got these crazy fucking scientists, they're all like, oh man, I just gotta just give me a little piece of fucking 115, man. Come on, man. I mean, fuck. I'm getting sick, man. All right, I'm back. Call us proof when you have a chance. Thanks. Yes, third base. I'll call you guys tonight, man. All right. I thank God. I got days off, but I don't. I don't ever have days off anymore. I work nonstop every day, and like my fucking my on my days off, I just work for somebody else. It's like a fucking I do so many fucking jobs, and I just never stop fucking working. I'm fucking busy all the time. Sucks. Courtney, what do you think about Bob Lazar? Oh, Bob Lear? You mean John Lear? Is that who you mean? Um, the evidence when he took his friends to see the craft, right there. Yeah, absolutely. You know. Uh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, Courtney. I think John, makes Bob Lazar's case hard to believe. That's how bad and stupid John Lear is. And uh Bob needs to keep him, I know he's distanced himself from John. He needs to get even further the fuck away. They cannot have, and it sucks that John is a part of it because all he's doing is fucking it up for him, dude. You know? Like that guy's he thinks people live on the sun. I'm sorry. You know? I did a video where John Lear's talking about this girl's like, oh yeah, well I was watching I worked for NASA bullshit, and she's like, and I watched a spaceman walking on the surface of Mars. He goes, oh yeah, no, we have people up there. They don't even need a spacesuit. There's an atmosphere there. Oh yeah, oh trees, everything. Mm-hmm. What the fuck? Yeah, people live inside the sun. Oh, 9/11 hologram. Those planes were holograms projected, crashing into the building. Those people didn't exist. No one died there. It was all a hologram. The guy's fucking insane. I'm sorry, but he's a fucking nutball, dude. Oh yeah, dude. John Lear is so full of fucking shit. He's obviously schizophrenic. Obviously has paranoid delusions. He's even taught his son or his grandson to be schizo like he is, because his grandson's sitting there in an interview saying how oh yeah, the aliens abducted me and fixed my knee. Yeah, like what the fuck? Like that's scary. That's the video Jeremy Corbell was going to make a documentary about John Lear, and in the process of it, he obviously, you can't talk about John Lear without Bob Lazar, and he was able to get the interview with Bob Lazar, and then he said, you know what, fuck John Lear, let's do it all about Bob Lazar, which is good, because I'd seen some of the clips from that video he was going to make. He has it on his channel, and that shit's fucking crazy, right? And it would have, I saw a fucking interview with John Lear from a guy who's just the most crazy fucking conspiracy theorist ever, okay? He's like the American version of Igor Kran, all right? He's just fucking out there, and he's looking at John's telling him shit, and he's like, what? Like, he's like, why do you think, like, he's blown away because John's so far out there, he's like, oh, do you believe, there might be life on other planets? He's like, well, yeah, there's people living on the surface of the sun. And he's like, the sun? He's like, yeah. No, they got houses and everything up there. Whole race of them live on the surface of the sun. All right. I'm like, what are you basing that on? He's like, never mind. He's like, you just don't know. You don't know. Well, fucking tell us, dude. No, because I don't know. I'm just making it up. Guy's fucking crazy, dude. He's sitting there saying, he's like, how could you crash? He's like, listen, I was a pilot for 25 years for the CIA. I couldn't, fly a plane into the fucking building. I don't know. I've seen people landed on a boat in the middle of the sea. I mean, so hitting one of the largest buildings on Earth, probably pretty easy. I'm just saying, seeing planes land on fucking on a ship in the middle of fucking ocean in a storm at night. I'm pretty sure if he wanted to run into something, I've seen a plane actually fucking land on a road. way skinnier. Yeah, it was called a runway. I seen him land on this, and that's way skinnier than a World Trade Center. And they landed right on it, dude. The guy's fucking mental, dude. He's completely insane. So, yeah, you know, and it makes Bob look fucking. It makes you question his story because dumb fuck was a part of it. Let's storm John Lear's house and kick his ass. That's what we should do, okay? That's how we solve this problem. We all go to John Lear's house and whoop his fucking ass. Who's in? Okay, I'm gonna make a Facebook. You guys sign up for it. Kicking John Lear's ass. Right? Fuck, tell me about it, dude. Fuck me. Yeah, so well, but like, you know, like I was saying, you guys, Bernie will admit the truth on UFOs. When he's elected president, he will tell the truth. Exactly what we already know. The aliens have a UFO the size of Earth next to the sun, no gravitational notice. Right? Come on, you know? It's like, seriously? We predicted Pluto, fucking Neptune, and Uranus before we ever saw them, okay? Through mathematics, because of the gravitational effects on our planet. Yet we wouldn't be able to know that this is happening? I don't think so. Okay? I hate it when people think it's always the stupid people that think everyone else is stupid. And it's always the crazy person that thinks everyone else is crazy. I don't get it, dude. I want to join a new world order. Okay? I'm sick of this shit. God damn it, dude. You know what? They're like, oh, the elite want to wipe out the fucking depopulate. Yes, you know what? I want to join the elite. I want to depopulate all you fucks. Okay? All you stupid fucks who believe that shit. I want you dead. Okay? I'm really going to start it, and I'm really going to do it. Send me an application, Mark. Send it away. Let's go whoop his ass. I'm just saying, man. Fuck, dude. Sad. Really sad. Anyway, I've been trying to fucking put out some new videos. I've been having some issues and just all I do is work. I don't sleep anymore because of the baby. Just, you know. But I love her. My daughter is doing good. And she farts like a man. It's pretty impressive. Fucking, you know, she eats so much that I'm worried. I'm like, you know what? Is she like getting like contact high and getting the munchies? I can't. How can you eat so much, girl? I know she's a growing little baby, but you know, I don't really trust her all that much. Right? Great dads always survive. That's right. You know? Amen. You know? You know, like when I give her Christmas presents, you know, it's gonna be, you know, from Dad to Andromeda, you know. And he got probably think, oh, how come you're not, you know, from Santa Claus, you know, to Andromeda, you know. She has to know the truth, you know. Santa Claus might not always be there, but Dad sure as fuck will. You know, that's the difference. Yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna try to get I got this Ancient Aliens video I've been working on. I'm gonna try to get it out Hopefully I can get it out tonight or tomorrow. Um, uh, don't go storm Area 51. Bernie Sanders will tell the truth about UFOs. Pick up UFO proof merchandise. You can go on Teespring and find it. Go and support me on Patreon, which is the best way. You can donate to my PayPal. Like, subscribe, share. What else am I forgetting? Maybe you should stop smoking so much weed, Dad. Shut up, Archimedes. Jesus. Fucking little dick. I think that's it. All right. All right, you guys. I'll see you guys next time. All right. UFO proof out. All right. Later, you guys.